Today we will be reviewing the Sofia the First doll that sings and talks on Baby Girl 632. Hey guys, it's Baby Girl 632 here, and today we're going to be doing a toy review and toy upgrade on the Disney Store singing Sofia the First doll. This doll is absolutely precious. I am in love with her, and I got her for a really great deal. I was actually at a thrift store called Once Upon a Child, and she was there. She was brand new. She had all of her tags. So I just couldn't help myself. So I got her. Originally, this doll will run anywhere from $16 to $25, just depending on where you get it. If you're looking for a better deal, I would go to Once Upon a Child. That, or even I would get it off of Amazon or eBay. But you can also get this doll at the Disney Store, so make sure you get this doll. She's absolutely awesome. But I will be doing an upgrade on this doll, and what I mean by that is there's a few things, because since it was a thrift store, her hair is a little bit mangled and it's a little greasy. It feels like it's been touched and kind of messed around with. So I'm going to be doing a cleaning, a proper doll cleaning of the hair. And also, over here we have Robin, which she's looking a little not true to Robin. Like, her eyes, there's no color, and I don't know, I just kind of want to change her. And then we've also got, I can't remember her name at this time. By the way, if you can remember her name, leave in the comments below. But there's no eye color. I remember that she has like green kind of eyes, and she just doesn't look exactly like her character. And of course, one of my all-time favorites, sorry about that, Clover. He doesn't have eye color, so I want to make sure I fix that. I mean, I feel like I want to make sure my dolls are as realistic as possible. So if you're getting the dolls, I'm going to be showing you how to repaint their eyes properly. And I mean, if you're satisfied with them, that's fine, but if you're not, stay tuned. And also, I am going to be giving a toy review. So if I take my doll here, Sofia's got a really pretty dress. It looks very true to the dress she wears. And she's got her amulet, and if you click the amulet, you'll hear her talk.
Hi, let's find some food.
And it's lighting up. She's got a lot of expressions.
Let's play a game. I love that I can talk to animals. Hi, let's have a picnic. I love my amulet.
So she's definitely a great deal. I mean, I've heard a good 10 different things that she says so far. So she says a lot of different things, and I think it's great for kids and also collectors. She comes with this tiara, but it does not look like the one she wears in the TV show. And I kind of do want to do a little bit with her dress. It's not as accurate as some of other Disney Store dolls are. So I don't know, I kind of want to change her a little bit. I like her face. I think her face is pretty accurate. I mean, it's really cute. Her little eyes, she's got really blue eyes and a really sweet little smile. So for the most part, I do love the doll. I think she's cute, she's pretty, but I do want to clean her hair, and I'm going to be showing you some tips if the hair cleaning doesn't go as you expect. So let's get started with that. Okay, well, I've removed the doll's clothing, and as you can see, she's got like a plastic kind of skirt on here, and here's the speaker. Now, when we're working with a talking doll, you want to be really careful that you don't ruin her speaker. So I'm going to show you how to carefully and also properly wash her hair. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all of her hair and scoop it back like this. I wouldn't worry too much about messing it up at this point, because if the doll's hair gets kind of uncurled, you can always brush it, and I'm going to show you another way to curl it. So we're gonna wanna be really careful because this doll, there's her amulet right here, and we don't wanna get water into that or we might have a bad situation. Right now I'm just filling up the sink with a little bit of water. Okay, the sink is almost full. Okay, so we've got some water in here and we're ready to get started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of this water and just kind of rub it on her hair. And I'm just gonna repeat. Until her hair is pretty damp. So then for the bottom part of her hair, I'm just gonna carefully dip it only a little bit into the water. Not all of the hair, just the first layer. And just let that soak for about another 8 seconds. As you can see, it's pretty wet, but what you're just gonna do is you're just gonna kind of wring it out a little bit. Now, if you want, you can. When I do doll's hair, I like to add a light shampoo. Never use conditioner in your doll's hair. If you do, bad choice because conditioner will make your doll's hair very greasy. But I would say use about just like not even close to a teaspoon of just like a little bit of really light conditioner. Baby shampoo, or even just regular shampoo, just something that's light. I like baby shampoo because it is a really light kind of cleaner. Okay, so her hair's wet and it kind of lost that curl, so we're gonna have to brush it down and then recurl it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna brush it very lightly, and I'm not doing the bottom because I don't want to lose any more of the curl. I'm just very lightly. Probably a bad choice to use my comb, but it does work. So I'm just gonna keep doing this very lightly. Okay, so her hair is still kind of wet, so we're just gonna dry it off with a towel. Okay, so now it's still kind of damp. So I'm just gonna bring down her hair a little bit because I like how it's kind of like she has a little bit of bang. As you can see, it's kind of tied back in a little hair tie, but you can still kind of sculpt it. And if you want, you can use a little more water just to kind of sculpt it down. Usually it stays pretty good. So I kind of like the way that looks. And then I'm just going to do her hair a little bit like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of hairspray, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I've just got a little bit on my hands. I just sprayed a little bit of hairspray, and all I'm doing is dabbing. I do not want a lot because then it's kind of like glue and it's really not good. So that looks really nice. I like it much better because Sophia kind of has like a little bit of hair kind of just going down and it's kind of close to her eye. So I really like the way that looks. So now we're just going to want to dry that. Never use a blow dryer when you're working with a doll or a curler or a straightener ever because since it's so close to the plastic, it will melt it. So I would keep trying to dab it and make sure that you use a rag. So what I've done now is I'm using a little clip, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and then wrap her hair. This is for the reason to curl it. Okay, so I'm going to curl her hair, and if you don't have curlers, that's fine. So I'm going to show you an easy way to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist this, not too tight, but I will twist it pretty good. Just keep twisting until you get kind of similar to that. So then see how it kind of sticks, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do all of these and then I'll clip them with some longer clips. So let's get started with that. Okay, I know this looks kind of silly, but as you can see, I've got them all twisted and clipped down with bobbies. So you're gonna wanna keep this in for quite a while. I'm gonna get back to you on that, how long you're gonna wanna keep it in. But I'm just gonna you wanna try to keep it wet because then it will curl easier if wet. So I'm just gonna turn on this real quick. Make sure to not add too much, but I'm gonna kind of just pour it on her hair like so. So then it's a little more wet. You wanna try to keep wetting it. Okay, so we're waiting for our Sofia the First doll, her hair to be curled. So now I'm going to be showing you Clover. Now Clover is again like one of my favorite characters from Sofia the First. He's funny, he's witty, I love him. But I just noticed that he doesn't look like Clover that much. And I forgot to say that I made a mistake by saying that this doll is from the Disney store. Actually, it's from Mattel, which you can actually get it at Toys R Us, Target, Walmart, any of those stores. I'm so sorry for misleading people by saying Disney store, but this set with the animals is actually from Mattel. So fear not, you can get this at Target, Walmart, again, Toys R Us, anywhere like that. So, I was just looking at him. His color seems to be fine. It's just his eyes that are bothering me. I think I'm gonna add some little whiskers right here. So, let's get started with that. Okay, Clover has like hazily kind of gold eyes. And I have this acrylic paint. I'm gonna be using acrylic because I feel like it's a strong paint. But it's kind of like a tannish kind of color. So I think this will work well for his eyes. And I've got a pretty thin brush, which I think you're gonna need that because we're working with pretty small detail. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be opening up my paint right now. So I'm going to be just very carefully doing, as you can see here, I'm going to be doing around his eyes right there. But I've actually decided on working with a smaller brush because I feel like we're going to be adding more detail. So you're going to want to use a really thin brush. As you can see, it looks pretty good. I'm going to do a little bit more on each of the eyes. Okay, I think Clover looks so much better. His eyes are much more accurate to what Clover looks like. So now I'm just going to, I might work a little bit more on him. So I'm just going to go grab a couple more paint colors. As you can see, I painted over his highlighted area, and I'm going to add a smaller highlight right over there with some white paint. so much better, and I just love his eyes. I think they look much more like Clover. But now we have to add Clover's little black whiskers. So I'm gonna grab some black paint. Okay, I've added his little whiskers with some black paint, and it is so cute. Again, leave in the comments below if you think I did a pretty good job with Clover. But we do have 2 more animals to do. We have Robin, but also we have whoever this bird's name is. I'm so sorry I cannot think of it at the moment. I told you guys that at the beginning of the video. Again, please leave in the comments below if you know the bird's name. It's killing me. But I think we're gonna work on her first. She looks pretty accurate. I like her. I mean, I think she looks good. It's just they don't have eye color, and I'm not really understanding that, but we're gonna add some eye color to make them look more realistic. I remember she has kind of like blue eyes, but they're very thin. So I want to make sure that we have really thin color right here. So we're gonna need to use that tiny brush that we have. So let's get started on that. Okay, I have a really light blue because she's got really light blue eyes. So let's get started. I want to make sure I do this very delicately. Here we go. It's not perfect, but it will do for now. So again, her highlights here are huge. So I'm gonna add some black paint, and I'm gonna redo her highlights. I've added the black, now I just have to add the white. There, perfect. Now Robin's gonna be a toughie because she's got really small eyes. So this is gonna really take a delicate hand and a tiny brush. So let's get started with that. Robin has brown eyes, so we're going to have to use we want to try to use kind of a caramely color, just because of the fact that we don't want it to look like it's part of the black. We want to make sure that that color stands out. But first, I added a little more of some eyelashes because Robin's got pretty long eyelashes. So let's get started with that brown paint. There, so I painted it. It was quite hard, but I was able to do it, and now we can add the little highlight. There we go, looking good. Okay, well, my animals are done, so we have to go back and check on Sophia. Okay, well, Sophia, her things have been in for about an hour, so now we're gonna come back and take them out, and we'll start working on her hair. Okay, so what I'm going to do is they're pretty molded, so I'm just going to carefully kind of separate it just a little bit. Not to where it's all pulled apart, but just by a little. want to leave your curls in, that's fine. But I think it makes for a pretty nice hair. And it splits it to where I can put it on her shoulders, like so. I think that looks really, really cute. And behind here, we still have more hair to spare. And then, of course, her little bangs right here, they look absolutely adorable. And I think Sofia's hair it's clean, but also we keep the style that we were looking for in the first place. So I'm gonna slip on her costume, and then we'll just go back to working on the tiara. Okay, well, Sofia's back into her costume. So I really think her costume is needing something. I'm realizing that now. It needs glitter, and we forgot some pearls up here. So I'm going to be doing that, I guess, too. So you guys are in for a full treat of costume design and also tiara design. So let's get started with that. I'm going to be using some fabric paint since we are working with fabric. So I'm going to take this off. I'm just going to put it in here and squeeze. Oop. It's okay. I suggest working with fabric paint somewhere where you don't mind getting messy. I think the sink is the place to go because fabric paint is permanent, so you want to be careful. This part, if kids are doing this, you might want parents' help because you don't want to mess up your doll's dress. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dotting to make things similar to pearls. They don't all have to be the same size though. They can all be different. So you can see I'm doing them pretty small because I really do like intricate designs. I'm that kind of person. But you can do them big because I remember the show that she's got little pearls. So you can hot glue or sew on pearls, but this is, I think, an easier way to do this. I'm making almost kind of a hump design, and then I'll do the other side as well. You want to make sure that they don't all have to be exactly the same size, but you want them to stay not like a really big one up there and a really tiny one down there. Try to keep the same size pearls. There, so then we'll start with the next side. Okay, I finished that, and then around here, I'm just gonna paint it white around the rim of, around the collar of the neck. There we go, just gotta add a little bit more. There we go, looking good. Down here we already have the pearls and everything, but I'm gonna add a little bit of white right here, as if it's a pearl. So that looks really cute. Okay, well, I've got some glitter fabric right here, and I'm gonna put some on a paper plate and I'm gonna spread it along the dress. As you can see, it looks quite gloppy right now, but if you put on a thin layer, it will turn out really nice. So I'm just kind of brushing it on lightly. You don't want it to be like fully covered, but I do like the accent that glitter gives to a sparkly princess dress. Alright, Princess Sofia's dress is glittery and I love it and it looks so good. I'm really happy with the way that my doll came out. I like that her hair, it bounces and it's curly, but also her dress is glittery and much more authentic to what she has in the show. And never to forget about the animals. Where's Clover?
Hey, Baby Girl 632. Thanks, by the way, for redoing me.
No problem, Clover.
What you munching on? Some delicious carrots. I brought them all the way from Enchantia. You want one? Sure. Here. Just take one. Oh. Wow. Clover, they're pretty good. I'm glad you like them. Well, I better be on my way to Enchantia again. Oh, carriage! Oh, hi, Bailiwick. Can I have more carrots? Oh, and where is that bird who I have no idea whose name is? Oh, I'm right here. Oh, there you are. You know what? I have an idea. Are you really wanting to know my name? Well, duh. Well, I have the idea. Whoever can first name my name in the comments below will be mentioned in the next Sofia the First episode. That's great. So the next episode we do about Sofia the First, their name will be mentioned. Yep. Wow. So if you can name this little bird's name and be the first one to do it in the comments below, he will be mentioned in the next Sofia the First episode. Great idea. Bye. Bye-bye. And where's Robin? Oh, by the way, she's right over there. Robin, could you come here? Sure. Hi. Hi, Robin. Wow, this place is amazing. Well, I better be on my way to Enchantia again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, where is Sofia? Sofia, are you over here? Oh, I'm right here. Oh, hi. Sophia, so what do you think about your new dress? It looks fantastic. Only a true designer could do that. Oh, please. You know, I'm not that good. Well, of course you are. And now you are officially a citizen of Enchantia. Wow, really, Sophia? Yep, my honor. Thanks. Well, I guess I can take a visit over there right now. You want to come with us? Sure. Come on. Okay. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And leave in the comments below what was your favorite thing that Bailey Girl 632 made. Is it me, Sophia's dress, Sophia's hair, Robin, or that bird that nobody knows? And again, speaking of the bird, if you can name her first, if you can be the first one in the comments to name her, you will be mentioned in the next Sofia the First episode that Bailey Girl 632 makes. By the way, if you want to see more of these awesome, super cool videos, please go to our channel, Share and Linen, like and subscribe, and have a good day. I nailed that!
Hi, Clover.
Hey, Princess.
Clover, let's play a game.
What should we do today?
Let's pretend.
Princess, I'm hungry.
Let's have a picnic.
Now you're talking.